www.OGHUSKEYRADIO.com, broadcasting live from the east side of Los Angeles, worldwide. Special guests every week. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Who we got up in the spot?
BASEK27, 27 on it. BASEK27, no other one.
What's the 27?
That's to distinguish myself from the other millions of other basics, because there's plenty and everybody knows it, so I'm not stupid. So we'll go ahead and just add the 27, because when I first thought of it, it was my idea to spell it differently too. And I thought, I was like, oh, be basic, because I don't want to be basic. You get it? It was kind of like a mind trick.
Yeah.
And I started momming it up, and then I would see it like when I traveled through other hoods and other different areas. And I was like, oh, there's another one? Oh.
So how do you spell it?
BASEK27.
So the 27 just not no number, or is it some secret?
You know what? It's just a number that I chose through the big homies that put me on the game to tell me to do it better.
Well, we're gonna get into that. Any crews you affiliates?
Oh yeah. I got an old crew that picked me up from back in the day, from that put me under the wing, and shout out to them too. Is the Jawbreakers crew, JBK. They picked me up when I was a toy, and they showed me a lot of ropes. They're actually big cats, big influences with their tags and all. Fuix, Skepos, Globe, all y'all. What up?
Back then, did you always see it that it was something that you would have to keep doing, you'd have to go further with? Did you, even back then when you were, you said yourself you weren't up to par, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, every one I do, I try to make sure I do the next one a little better.
Okay.
Whether it was like, like when I started off just black and white, black and silver, whatever, then try to make every bomb better. And then I just see the people that were showing me, they were kind of heavy hitting. Homie Haya and Fiasco, they picked me up, so they're already doing heavy things. And I had to make sure I try to compete with them so they would motivate me to do better.
You a bomber, piecer? What you do, dog?
I guess I would say it's a mixture. It's a mixture. I guess I just like just doing it. So I don't know. Some people would say it's bombing compared to their steeds, and some people would say it's piecing compared to what they can do. I don't know. I guess you just have to look at it. I would say it's a mixture of everything. I do it all. I could do. So
you can piece, you can draw.
Yeah, I can piece. I guess piece, bomb, whatever. I'm not no saber though. You won't have to be like, you know what I mean?
What got you into the art though?
Oh, I don't know. I just love the grime of it. I just walk around and see that shit around my hood. I used to like it because I just like the way the letters look, kind of look evil. A lot of the evil. I like the evil style shit.
So was it the letters or the colors mostly?
In the beginning, it was the colors that got me.
Okay.
Well, the colors got me out. It was rap. Once I seen the colors, it was just like something about the colors.
How old are you? You talking like when we were seeing these colors?
I was in 6th grade, so we were talking about this. So I would say I was 12, 13.
Okay.
And I've seen it all prior to that, but I never actually seen somebody that I knew yo, this is our average dude. And he's doing some really cool stuff that I just walked by one time with my grandpa, trying to get tamales in the house. I walked by, I seen on the table, damn, what are you doing in that green, the slime looking letters? Uh-huh. And then I asked him, and then he said, oh, she showed me, and I asked me to do my name. He did my name. And then it was a wrap from there.
What area are you from? What area you grow up at?
626. Yep. That's about it.
That's about it. Is it worth the risk for what you do? Cause
it's definitely worth the risk depending on what you're going through. But overall, hell no, not worth the risk, no. But I guess it is worth the risk because I'm just doing it. I'm like, yep, so it's worth the risk. But
for you, it is.
Now I think about the 4 times. I've been caught 4 times, so.
Why do you do it?
Oh, I don't know. It's a good question. I can't even answer myself, man. I just love doing it. It's something I get out of it it works. It works for me. I don't know. I can't explain it. It doesn't make sense in my life. You wouldn't even think I'm a writer. When I'm talking in the average, daily thing, you wouldn't even think. I don't know, man. I need to do it, or I guess I get irritable. I start taking it out on people. I start getting angry. I start, saying things. I don't know. Once I paint, I'm like, it's like I kind of I
is it addictive? Is it addictive?
It's addictive.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. It's like a habit you never get rid of. It's like it's addictive. No, an addict can fix their problem. I can't. There's no fixing. There's no fixing when you.
Is it more fun hitting the spot or going back and letting you see it rock?
Both, man. I like both, but I want to make sure my shit's clean, crisp and clean. I want to make sure you could tell he took his time he did on it. You know what I mean? That's what I go for. I want to make sure it looks eye-catching and appealing to you to when you drive by it or whatever. And as long as it lasts just a couple days, enough just to get flicked by one of the homies. Or one of these dudes that are out in the game crushing it right now. You're about to have you tap out. Shout out to him. Shout out to Rodney 50 on 50.
Yeah.
Rustioli, all these dudes, the shots calling, all these dudes that we don't even grab. They put out taking pictures. That's what I go for, man. For them, whoever could just see, as long as you saw it for an hour, that's good for me.
So you told me off there, growing up in the 626, there was an acrylic tag that kind of
Yeah.
let them
Sexy.
know.
Those are sexy. I don't know, man. Something about acrylic tags are sexy. My grandpa would be like, come on, we're gonna walk. I gotta go pick up my shit from the store. So I'll be walking around in the hood. And I'm walking around right there. I went there straight up and just see tags everywhere, like on the floor. Like, what did this motherfucker write it with? Grandpa, ¿qué es eso? He'll be like, I don't know. Fucking, I'm just like, fuck it, bro. I need to figure out what that is. And I would search. I would ask fools at school that thought they knew where kids. I was like, yeah, I'm a Redder. I'll be like, hey, what's that shit they ran for with? Oh, I think it's then they give me false advice. And until I figured it out, it was like the acrylics and shit, like just different types, you know.
So who was the acrylic tag that you saw?
Oh, clear. I'm gonna shout it out. I don't know, dude, but clear NTL.
Word up.
Yeah, so anybody that knows that's really in the graphic, you know who that is automatically. Clear NTL. Let me make sure I say that clear.
And then the reason why I say that is because
shout out to that dude.
That dude acrylics tag like got you like
yeah,
I gotta
got
find
me.
out what
Yeah,
what
his
this-
tags were fat, like exactly how you need to do them. Like where it go, he knew where it goes. Like he's just doing it like while I'm a fresh newbie. Like I'm not old. I'm 27. You know, I'm 27. That's the number. It was just like I'm fucking 14 looking at this fool's like tags that are like advanced. So it's like, yo.
So from then to now, will you ever stop doing it?
Never. I can't. I tried. Yeah, I never even tried. When I was in jail, like, okay, please, I will never do it again. That's what I mean. I stopped trying, but I was like, once I get out, like, yeah, I'm out. I got my clothes back, marker back, caught a tag first thing. So I guess there's never.
Will you ever sell any of your artwork, or have you sold your artwork? You open to that?
I'm willing to take donations, but I don't need to ever sell my shit. I like doing it. I'll do it for just the fact that I like to do it. So if you want some shit, holler. You know, if you want to donate, I got bills to pay. I'm broke as fuck right now. So
How about legal spots? How do you feel about legal spots? You do them or not?
Yeah, I'll hit them shits. I'm not gonna pass on them. Like, who's gonna pass on a legal spot? Like, yeah, I got a legal spot that's on Vermont and like Soto, right on the main street. I don't know if you want to hit it. Hell yeah, I'm gonna hit that shit. Everybody, the mama didn't see that shit. Yeah, I'm there painting Tito's transmission. Yeah.
Is there anything you won't hit?
Like I overheard the homies saying in the background, like schools and shit, like anything. I guess like your basics, though, like schools, like a church. I guess I'd probably even tag. No, I lied. I've tagged on a church. I slept in a church like a bum, hiding from the cops. So no, that's a lie. I'd tag on churches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't tag on like anybody else's artwork. I won't even tag on a pieces if they're a toy. But as long as they did a full color bomb that's like finished,
yeah,
I won't even go over that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
So you ain't.
I want to be like, I'm gonna just take the spot just because I think I'm better than them. No, I'll go next to them, or I'll fit where I get in where I fit in.
Word. So then, like,
unless it's this.
How about going over, like, how long, let's say, a tag, like, what year? Is there a year you'll see, like, if you want to do a 2-color and the tag is, like, maybe 2 years, a year, will you go over it?
Oh, hell no. If it's been rocking longer than the year I'm living it, I won't even touch it.
Word up.
I'll, if anything, try to clean it. Somebody's cleaned my bombs before, like.
Oh, sure shit.
Shout out to whoever that is.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Is graffiti political to you? Are you anti anything? Or
on Instagram, it seems like.
What's that?
On Instagram, it seems like it's super political. Like,
yeah, but
like
how about
jail,
for you?
But for like taggers.
Yeah. How about for you though? Is it?
Nah, I just because I be by myself and I don't fuck with nobody, so I'm just in and out on all the things I do, and I don't really have to hear or deal with anything because I'm not really looking on Instagram next day like to see the drama. I don't have time for that shit. I'm too busy like making mac and cheese because. I love mac and cheese a lot. I was telling my girl, food is a lot of influence. I love painting and eating. So when I'm eating some bomb, I'm like, oh, I want to go paint a spot now. You know what I mean? I don't. That makes no sense,
actually,
bro. But
no. You know what? I think the connection is it's necessary. Food necessary. Pain is necessary to live.
Exactly.
There you go. You didn't even catch that shit, huh?
Yeah.
What's the best spot you've had rocking? Like, what was it?
Okay, well, everybody knows where the LOL crew roller was at with the big old green one.
Yeah.
It was like a little I wouldn't say. I guess it's like a billboard, a mini billboard that rocked for about like 3 years. It was not a huge one. Not a huge one where it's like, oop, I'm fucking super famous. Like climbed that shit. No, I didn't risk my life that bad. I just climbed like 3 stories. Yeah, got a small little like mini like advertisement billboard.
And
that shit kind of put me
3 years, huh?
Yeah, it rocked for almost 3 years. Nice. Yeah. Got one of the homies to call me. A big homie too. The homie. I don't know. I want to put his name, but he called me. He's like, "Yo, I seen shit, do, still rocking, like, word up." And that's when I was like, "Yep, that's a good spot." And then,
what's the craziest thing you've had happen while doing what you do?
People just like shooting up heroin. And the gunshots I was telling you earlier, like painting a spot. next to the projects right here off of fucking 10 Freeway out Soto. When I was like, I'm barely fresh into the game. It's like 2009. I'm barely doing bombs, like trying to get up like that. Like, and I'm fucking right there, and I'm like, food looks over, like, oh. And that's why the homie just immediately said, run. I just listened to his words. We ran, and the gunshots flew by our ears. So,
damn.
Yeah, that was probably the craziest, scariest time. But there's been other ones, so many, you can't think of them. But as far as, like, my life risk, yeah, that one.
What do you prefer to hit?
Trains.
Trains.
Yeah, I paint all things, but I love trains. Trains. Excuse me, I had a burp. Goddamn. Juice.
Yeah.
I had zucchini before this. Sorry, like 2 buckets of ranch.
Shout out Jim's Burgers.
You already knew. Psychic. See, that's right. All right.
Trains, though.
Yeah. Oh, man, trains, bro. It's just something about the steel. It's like, seems like they're harder to get.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how these dudes be getting just like trains after trains. Like, not just any train, too. Not just like no flatbed.
Yeah.
Not no oil rig. They're getting like straight, like rail boxes. Union Pacific, they're getting fucking, you know, like Burlington's, they're getting like Tropicanas. And like, damn, I like those rock. Because I be seeing them 98, El Paso, like I be seeing them. So I try to make sure my shit is like, you know, I'm going to just go for trains.
What about when you're hitting the trains? What do you know?
I hate yards too, though.
What about the numbers on the train?
I pay anything. Oh, definitely respect the numbers. I respect the people that do their job there because they get paid to do that and they respect it back. So I got put on. I learned the hard way.
How did you learn the hard way?
Oh, I went over the numbers. Like, I didn't know. I'm just like, come on, let's do it. And that fool was like, what are you doing, motherfucker? Goddamn. Went back with the marker, with the can, put the numbers back where it's supposed to be.
Straight up.
And that's when I learned, you know, he told me the hard way. No love. Like, hey, don't do that because whatever so-and-so reason, you know, has respect for them so that they won't fuck with your shit and oversnap it and leave it rocking. You know what I mean? You gotta do that.
Give them the contact where they can see your work at, man.
Oh, yeah, at Aerosolic, Instagram. That's all I got. And then if you go to the yards, just go to some spots, I guess you see that shit wherever you go, man. Just keep your eye out, man. You see that shit wherever you go.
I want to thank you for coming through, man. Any shout-outs before we cut out?
Yeah, man. Shout out my family. Shout out all the homies. Shout out everybody. Shout out, we're blessed to be alive. Shit, shout out OG Husky Radio, bro.
Word up. Stay
That's what
posted.
it is. BASEK27 is bitch.
More interviews to come. Stay posted. OG Husky Radio.
Up.